Hey y'all, so this weekend I went a little crazy in Sephora, and today I picked up a few things from the drugstore or Walgreens, so I figured why not do a Sephora and drugstore haul. So in no particular order with the products, I am going to do Sephora first and then Walgreens, so I'm just going to jump right into it. The first is the Mercier Loose Setting Powder in Translucent. It's 1 ounce. The jar is, the top just looks like this, which I love because if I want to pour some in, I can. And then you probably can't see it and I don't want to throw my lighting off, but the top is shallow, or not shallow, the top is deep as well, and it does have a sifter in there. It's super soft. I have used this a couple of times already. It's super soft. I don't apply it as a setting powder alone. Usually once I put my whole face on, I use that with a fluffy blending brush or fluffy powder brush and just go all over my face just to blend everything out, make sure that everything is set. But like I said, I don't use it as like an under eye highlighting powder. So I'm not sure if it does any flashback that way. I feel like it would, even though it is a translucent powder. But the way that I apply it, I haven't had any flashback thus far. It's really soft. It's really milky feeling, if you will. But it's not chalky at all. I love this stuff so far. Hopefully it'll end up in a favorites video. So moving on to the next thing. The next is just a refill. It's the Stila. Or is it Stila? Do y'all say Stila? Do y'all say Stila or Stila? I say Stila, but it's Stay All Day Waterproof Liquid Eyeliner in Jet Black, or excuse me, Intense Black. This is actually my second one. Super black. It really does stay all day. Well, I just wiped it off because it was still wet, but it really is waterproof. I was doing some test wedding makeup with a friend of mine this last weekend, and she had winged eyeliner on. She wasn't crying, but her eyes were just really watery, and her wing didn't budge. So it is waterproof. It is pretty expensive, but if you're looking for a good felt tip black eyeliner, I would suggest this one. Like I said, this is my second one. Next is Stone lipstick. Am I the only one that didn't realize that this lipstick was matte? But yeah, it's the super popular lipstick that everybody has been talking about recently. I finally got my hands on it. It's like a mauve, not even a mauve, a taupey grayish toned brown kind of lip. It looks completely different on than it does swatched on you, so I'll be doing a tutorial coming pretty soon with this lipstick. I did, when I originally got it, when I came home, I tried it with the chestnut lip pencil, and it looked pretty good, so I think I'm going to be a huge fan of this. BECCA Champagne Pop Highlighter. It's the Jaclyn Hill formulation. Everybody knows about this, so I'm not going to like rant and rave, but I've been looking for it. At first I said that I wasn't going to get it, but I have been looking for it. I finally went to a different Sephora location. It was the last one left on the shelf, and from there I knew it had to be a sign that I just had to have it. It looks completely different in person than it's showing on camera, but again, like the Stone lipstick, I'll be sure to do a tutorial with this highlight. So yeah, Champagne Pop. I did my mom's makeup for my grandmother's birthday a couple of weekends ago, and she had her own eyeshadows that she wanted me to use, and this was one of them, and I absolutely loved it. She is very yellow tone and light skin. There you go. And it looked great on her, but I feel like this is one of those shadows where it will look good on any skin tone. It's not even, the swatch isn't even doing it justice, but that is it right there on the back of my knuckle there. But it was just a really nice, oh, did I even tell you what it was called? This is from MAC. I stopped in MAC as well, as you can see, at the Stone lipstick, but this is the shade Honesty. It's like a shimmery pink kind of, with silver reflex in it. It's really hard to describe, but I fell in love with it when I used it on her, so had to get it. Again, that is honesty. Went ahead and picked up the Ultra HD foundation from Makeup Forever. I am in the shade R520 Cinnamon. That is not what I have on my face right now, but I just filmed a tutorial with this foundation. It'll be up. It'll be the first video before this video, probably. But it's the Jaclyn Hill palette tutorial. This is the foundation that I use, so I love it so far. But yeah, that's my last thing from. No, I actually have two more things from Sephora. They're hidden in my collection already because I already started using them. The first is the Photo Finish Primer Water from Smashbox that everyone has been talking about. I was really apprehensive about getting that because I'm a Fix Plus kind of girl. But I figured, you know, I wanted to give this a try. It is a little bit more expensive than the Fix Plus, but it does have a little bit more product than the Fix Plus bottle. I do like this one better so far. It's a lot more misty than the Fix Plus is. The Fix Plus kind of has a more aggressive mist. This is a true mist. It has a nice smell to it. But so far I'm liking it. It doesn't blow me away as far as the product goes. I do like it better than the Fix Plus thus far, just because of the type of mist. And then next, this was kind of a repurchase. It's the Too Faced Lip Insurance in the Glossy formula. I had the original formula and I loved it. You know how when you put on your lipstick and after a couple of hours you have that dark line on the inside of your lips? You don't have that line when you use this product. I put a friend of mine on this and it changed her life forever, the same as it did mine. Again, this is the Glossy formula. I have it on my lips today. I can't tell a huge difference, but the original formula, it's in like a light Tiffany's blue type packaging. It looks just like this except the color. You can't tell a huge difference between this formula and the original formula, except the other one is a little bit more drying and it is pretty mattifying. But I wouldn't say that this makes my lipstick super glossy. So yeah, it is just shine boosting anti-feathering lip primer. So I love this. If you've never tried this, you need to try it ASAP. It is a must. If you wear lipstick, this is a must have. Must have, must have, must have. Moving on to my Walgreens bag. I just got some cotton pads because I was out. Next is the Maybelline Define a Brow Eye Pencil. I'm in the shade medium brown now. I don't know what the heck Maybelline's problem is, but they used to have these in way more shades. I want to say this is what a lot of people were using before the Anastasia Brow Wiz. I want to say it was right around the time that the Brow Wiz came out. Excuse me, but I love these things. They're like $6. They work amazing. Like I said, the only thing that I don't like about it is Maybelline discontinued a lot of shades. So I think this is the darkest one that they have, but it is what I used on my brow today, or my brows today. But yeah, I picked up two of these. One of them is already in my collection because I was out. Next is the Supersizer CoverGirl Lash Blast Mascara in Very Black. I saw this on someone's channel, I can't remember who, and I was just in love with the brush. I'm not really a drugstore mascara kind of girl, just because I don't wear lashes very often, and I don't feel like I get the same quality out of drugstore mascaras that I do with high-end mascaras, but this brush really intrigued me. I don't really like how fat the packaging is. I like my tubes on the smaller side, but it seems like it's about as wide or about as thick as the Better Than Sex mascara. Ooh. I love how skinny the wand is. Super skinny so that you can get all the way in there. It does have plastic bristles, but I feel like I'm going to love this. And this is the waterproof formula. So, yeah. I feel like I'm going to love that. Actually, I didn't get as much from Walgreens as I thought I did. The last thing that I got is just the Lip Exfoliator from MAC. When I first got diagnosed with, that sounds so dramatic, diagnosed. When I first got diagnosed with eczema by my dermatologist, she told me to stop using this stuff immediately, but I do want to give it another shot just because I have, you know, medicine to apply to my lips if I have an allergic reaction. But I love this stuff before I stop using it. So yeah, I'm going to give it another shot. So that's the last of my products. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think about hauls. I know it's a love-hate relationship with most people. You either love them or you hate them. So let me know if you have any of these products and you found like a best practice of how to use them. Let me know down below. But yeah, that's it. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.